Hello, my name is Zarina Aisha Miran and welcome back to my little mini series on the difference between persistent and persistence. And today in this video I will be explaining persistence. Okay, so now let's focus on persistence. Now, persistence is about maintaining a connection or the same session really between a client and a server through a load balancer or a traffic management solution. And so just to look back, persistent was about reusing a connection, whereas persistence is about maintaining the same session between the client and a particular server via a load balancer or, like I said, the traffic management solution. To illustrate this concept further, let's go through an example. So a client is connecting to a server via a load balancer, and the whole aim here is to purchase some items off the web. So she has her shopping cart and she has a few items, and she goes away and she for a few seconds really and comes back. When she comes back, her shopping cart has disappeared, and so she has to go through the whole process of updating her cart again. Now, the reason why this could be the case is because session persistence was not implemented. So in other words, her session that she initially had was not maintained. And so now she has to go through to server 2, which doesn't have a snapshot of her initial request. So if session persistence was implemented, then she would have come back to her original session, which was maintained on server 1. So there are two terms that are normally associated with persistence, and that would be stickiness and server affinity. Now I will cover a couple advantages that persistence offers. So one of the first advantages would be that you don't need to rewrite applications. So if we go back to the shopping cart example, if a user connects to server 1 via the load balancer and they've updated their cart and they go away, they come back with their credit cards to make the purchase, make the transaction, and the session was not maintained, then they would have to go through the process again of updating their cart, putting stuff in their cart. And so if this session persistence is in place, then that wouldn't happen because they would go back to the same server. Secondly, you avoid the negotiation of SSL. So if there is an SSL-enabled connection between the user and the server, then the user would be directed to the same server throughout the session. And as a result, this means it's possible that they would avoid a renegotiation of the keys, which would make the whole process slower. I hope you enjoyed this video and learnt something new. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. And yes, do subscribe because I will be posting a video now every 2 weeks. Bye!